It's a done deal. Yeah, Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis is done. Probably the biggest commercial fight in boxing right now. With the two fighters going at each other. Now, this is what boxing needs. In an era where we don't get to see the best fights, it's refreshing to see this fight getting made and broadcasters working together and fighters who are willing to fight each other just get the deal done, and promoters in Golden Boy and PBC working together as well. Great for boxing, and it's a great fight as well. The two of them have been going at each other for the best part of 3-4 years, and it's I don't know. For me, it's an exciting fight. Gervonta Davis, obviously, high knockout ratio. Garcia's got a high knockout ratio as well. You've got the ruggedness, the one-shot knockout power of Gervonta Davis, and the hand speed of Ryan Garcia. It's a great fight. I'm reading that Davis is the bookie's favourite probably right now. You can probably see why in terms of the caliber of opponents that he's faced. So the date for the fight is April 22nd in Las Vegas, which is 8 weeks from today. Absolutely great fight for Las Vegas, great fight for boxing. All that was left, I think it was announced last week that the fighters had agreed their part of the contract, and it was only the broadcasters and Showtime and DAZN to iron out their bit of the contract, which was done. The fight's at 136-pound catch weight, and I think the hold-up was the rematch clause, and I think only Tank can exercise the rematch clause only if he loses. So that was the hold-up, that was a sticking point. But talking about the fight itself, I'm excited for it, man. Obviously, it's in an era where we should have already seen Spence Crawford. We should have already seen that fight. We should have already seen probably Tyson Fury and Joshua. And obviously, we're still waiting on Tyson Fury and Usyk being signed, sealed, and delivered, and where that will be. So in an era where the boxing fans don't get to see the fights, the big fights that we need, we absolutely need these big fights. In the 80s and 70s, man, the best fought the best all the time. And it's refreshing to see these two young guns going at it and getting everything done. It's refreshing to see promoters working together in Golden Boy and PBC. It's refreshing to see networks working together in DAZN and Showtime. And just going back to the fight itself, two undefeated fighters, two young lions, two exciting fighters, two fighters that get hit. Ryan Garcia's been down by Luke Campbell, got back up, showed his toughness there. Garcia gets hit. Isaac Cruz and Leo Santa Cruz and all these guys, Rolly Romero as well, they showed that he can get hit. And with Ryan Garcia's hand speed, you never know what could happen. The same with Tank. Garcia's been down. We've seen it with Luke Campbell. If that was Tank that hit Garcia, would Garcia get up? Would Ryan get up? Who knows? But for me, it's an absolutely brilliant fight, and it's so refreshing. Like, out with the fight itself, it's like I said, I keep reiterating this fact. It is refreshing to see promoters and networks and fighters that really don't get on with each other just sitting, you know what? Let's just get this contract ironed out. Let's just get everything signed, sealed, delivered, get everyone happy, and let's just get this fight made for the fans. And that's what boxing should be about. It should be about the fans. Fans are getting priced out on tickets. I mean, for a ringside ticket in Vegas is thousands of dollars. For a ringside ticket in London, it's probably up there in the hundreds of pounds. Pay-per-view, with the only sport that has pay-per-view. Do you know what I mean? So, and in America, it's what, $70 or whatever it may be. I'm not too sure. But over here, it's creeping up to $29.99, £30, obviously. £25, £30 for a pay-per-view in the UK. Now, boxing fans are loyal. They want to see the big fights, and they've shown that they're willing to pay for the big fights and go and watch the big fights, watch the fighters go and put on a performance for them. And it's what we need. And I keep reiterating this, and I keep banging on a bit. It's refreshing. It's damn refreshing, man. We need it. I'm just so happy this fight is made. Hopefully this is the catalyst. This is the catalyst that shows Spence and Crawford and shows the heavyweight division and Fury and Usyk and maybe even Fury, Joshua, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, PBC, Golden Boy, Boxer, Sky Sports. Let's work together, man. Let's get these fights made. So far this year, I'm just going to talk about the UK. So far this year, we've had three great fights. We've had Liam Smith, Chris Eubank Jr., great fight. Then we've had Bertie Biaviard, great fight. Then we had Wood Lara, great fight. So far, so good. So far, so good. And we're in the middle of February. Now with the announcement of Davis and Garcia, amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is what boxing is all about, and this is what boxing needs as a sport. We all know boxing is a business. It's probably a business first, and then secondly, it's a sport. But this is what boxing needs. Yeah, man, I'm just excited. I'm happy. I'm over the moon. When I woke up this morning UK time, I seen that it had been signed, sealed, delivered, and Garcia and Tank on their Instagram saying it's on. Man, over the moon for it. Hopefully, like I said, this is the catalyst that gets these big fights made. And Spence Crawford, Fury Usyk, Fury Joshua. Hopefully Wilder can get one of these names. Hopefully Wilder can face Joyce. Can you imagine that? Can Joyce withstand the right hand of Wilder? That's the fights we need. And like I say, we're only in the middle of February. We've still got a good 10 and a half months to go in 2023. So hopefully these big fights keep getting made. I'm just excited, man.